People. Que pasa, sapa, say what they do. Now, people, this one is called It Happened Again. It happened one more again. We are speaking about the buffoonery. We are speaking about the copycat syndrome. And this is based on a video that is circulating on social media. And it shows a couple of youth, maybe 4 or 5 of them. And they are basically flossing. They are basically playing with a GUN and people. When we talk about the utmost heights of stupidity, this basically explains everything. So anyways, people, take a listen, take a look to the video, and then I'll give my piece.
Fully.
Really bad.
Fully. Yeah. Them man come for anyway, broadly. 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 You know, any boy, broadly. Dead.
Show them some a joke thing, man.
No, joke, you see the piece of dirty Ruga, yes, man. So it's a party stealer.
Hold it down.
Check it on my head. No, hold it down, man, spangers. Lick the clip, lick it up. Yeah. When you go somewhere else, man.
They're going to panka.
No.
Sinners in fucking sound.
I eat man.
Hold it down, my friend. One darkness, man.
Any boy.
Mad in a desert.
I'm pro bad piece of direct, man. I hear that. Then go and hold. No, desert.
Now, based on these 2 or 3 videos that are circulating on social media, the P0L, we are talking about the Jamaica Constabulary Force, we are talking about the JCF. They made a post on Instagram and they are saying that they want the persons, we are talking about the youth them in the video to turn over themselves. They are asking for assistance from the public. They are asking for the parents of these youth to basically turn them over to the P0L or else. And people, when you hear the P0L talk about or else, we are speaking about a very serious case. We are talking about a case where you might end up. We are talking about 6'6". We are talking about in a liquor tray. We are talking about down a dovecot. So people, do what you have to do before them come for you. You understand? We are speaking about the P0L. Now, I am not no Perry Mason or any Sherlock Holmes. However, when I listen to these videos, I hear a slight accent. And this slight accent or this slight accent, it does not sound Jamaican, and people don't get it twisted, don't get it misconstrued. I am not saying without a shadow of a doubt that they are not Jamaican. Me just say me hear a little slight accent. However, I am not the P0L, I am not the investigators. They are the one with all the knowledge. They are the one with all of the investigative powers. So the point that I am trying to make is that they are supposed to be the experts on crime and basically detecting stuff like this. I am just a simple blogger, but people may just say they might not be Jamaican. So the point that I am trying to make is that the P0L, they might be barking up the wrong tree and they might be calling out persons in Jamaica when they are not actually Jamaicans, because people like the song say, everything we go on a foreign, Jamaican get the blame. Everybody try to sound like Jamaican and they are not. However, Jamaica always seems to get the blame. Jamaica always seems to get the black eye. People, let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you think that these youths are Jamaican without a shadow of a doubt or not? Let me know what you think. Now, don't get it twisted, don't get it misconstrued. Whenever anybody plays with something like that, we are talking about a GUN, it is a very serious thing, because persons could actually get hurt and basically lose them life. However, when I look at this video, I see some gun bag, I see some bait, I see some persons or some youth that don't look like them can do any harm to anybody except themselves. Now, the truth and the fact is that this is a very serious offense. However, when I look at this video, it does not take too much strength, it does not take too much smart, it does not take too much courage to basically press the trigger of a GUN. I am just saying that I am looking at some idle dogs. We are speaking about some little youth that are looking for a hype on social media. We are speaking about some little youth that are looking for their 15 minutes of fame on social media. And people, like them say, the devil always finds work for idler, and also idle dog walk idle monkey. So therefore birds of a feather flock together. So therefore when you see one fool, you are going to always see many fools. And people, this is a perfect example, point blank and period. Now this video speaks volumes about the gun culture. We are talking about the dancehall culture, and people, don't get it twisted, don't get it misconstrued. Dancehall is no different from a show. We are talking about some Hollywood actor. We are talking about some gun show. We are talking about some gangster show. It is just art, and people, like we see, it seems as if some of these persons, we are talking about some of these fans, they get carried away, and it seems as if they are motivated by what they see in these show, what they hear these artists talking about. However, at the end of the day, everybody is responsible for their own actions, and at the end of the day, artists, they are not role models, they are just actors. They are just basically putting everything that people like to hear in a song. It is for you to analyze, it is for you to choose sense out of nonsense. However, in this case, we see that there are some knuckleheads, and them basically need to conk in them head, and basically the popo need to basically reach out to them and reach out to the parents. And we have to also ask, where is the mothers, where is the fathers, where are the guardians in all of this? Because people, we see that it seems like social media is now raising these kids, and whatever them see, they want to replicate. Whatever they see, they want to duplicate. And people, we are speaking about mostly negative stuff that are on social media, point blank and period. So we see that the popo is basically trying to stop this disturbing trend, because people, like we say, there is a copycat syndrome on social media, and we should not expose the World Wide Web. We are talking about social media to this type of buffoonery, because people, especially the fact that we are living in a serious time, especially in a place like Jamaica, where in excess of 1,400 persons lost their life, and almost 250 or more have lost their life in a 2020. So people, we are talking about some serious time, especially with the fact of the coronavirus. People, this is not a time for a joke. This is a time for seriousness. And we see that these youth, we are talking about these new millennial youth in 2020, they don't basically take anything serious. So in other words, it seems like these 2020 youth, they don't take anything serious, including life, and they are going to do whatever it takes to basically get that 15 minutes of fame, that highlight, that spotlight, whatever goes. People, this is a type of world that we are now living in, and it is very sad, point blank and period. Now we see that this is not the first or the second or the third time, or is it going to be the last time that we see that this type of gun buffoonery is displayed on social media. So people, the popo needs to put down their foot. The popo needs to set an example. So therefore, they need to take these persons whenever they are caught, whether it is in Jamaica, Bahamas, Trinidad, Rete, Lele, Blue, blah, bling. So in other words, the popo, the JC, if we are talking about law enforcement, they need to parade these individuals in a them town square. We are speaking about like arbitrary and make basically people shame them. They need to set an example, because people, we see that every day we get up, it is a next new clown. We are speaking about everybody is looking for a come up in the stupidity world, point blank and period. So people, the moral of the story is this. Stupidity has been happening for a very long time. However, with the advent of social media, with the advent of the fact that we are living in an information age, we see that this stupidness is displayed more. We are speaking about on a regular basis. So therefore, we have to basically blame social media, not 100%, because we see that social media, they like dumb-ish, they like mix-up, they like propaganda, they like negative-ish. So therefore, these idiots, they are just supplying that demand, and people, don't get it twisted, don't get it misconstrued. Everybody is responsible for their own action. So therefore, if you come out and you do something that is against the law, you should be held accountable, point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.
You know, any boy, brody. Dead all the time.
Show them China joke thing, man.
No, joke, you see the piece of dirty Ruga, yes, man. So it's a party seal up.
Hold it down.
Check it on no. Hold it down, man, spangers. Lick the clip. Lick it up. Yeah. When you go somewhere else, man.
Go on the panka.
No, no, no.